spent far too long trying to find a decent place to put this camera to try and film this video. Anyways, acting. It's not the easiest craft in the world. In spite of the number of fucking armchair critics out there that sit and watch TV shows and go, man, that guy sucks, I could act way better than him in my sleep, it's not necessarily an easy gig. Especially here in New Zealand, where it can be fucking hard to find work. I mean, what have you got at the moment? Like, there's only maybe a couple of really steady acting jobs out there. You've got Shortland Street, Power Rangers, and Outrageous Fortune with a fresh coat of paint, 7/6/B I think they're up to at this point. So, 3. And note that all those are filmed out of Auckland. Wellington doesn't have a massive TV type filming reputation, I guess, anymore. Really hasn't since the early 90s. I mean, yeah, sure, you got Wellywood with all your movies, but as far as TV series go, I think Wellington is kind of non-existent as far as that goes. And surprisingly, the South Island seems to be untouched, in spite of a lot of kids' shows filming out of Avalon Studios. Or at least they did, as far as I know. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point is, acting is not necessarily an easy job. Which brings me to what this video is about. It's 2016. Yes, 2016. Has been for about the last 10 or so months. I know we're in September, but I'm rounding up. Shut your face. But anyways, 2016. No, I hope you're still sitting in your seat and not too shocked at that startling revelation. But it's 2016. And it really, really alarms me that we have such a massive amount of people in this country who can't seem to tell the difference between fiction and reality. Now, if that bit about it being 2016 shocked the fuck out of you, this one's really going to blow your socks off. TV shows like Shortland Street aren't real. They're fiction. For those of you overseas who wonder what the hell is the Shortland Street Damo's talking about, Shortland Street is New Zealand's longest running soap opera, started back in 1992, films out of Auckland, and is still going and probably will for the foreseeable future because it rakes in a lot of viewers and ratings and money. It's gone through a few bumpy periods where the show has been really, really crap. Lately it's been really, really, really good. Last year's season finale was amazing. The storyline with a crazy doctor named Dr. Victoria Anderson was really fucking awesome. This year as well. And even after she got killed off, it's been pretty dang diddly-darn doodly-diddly good. But then yeah, you get a lot of people that don't seem to grasp this concept that Shortland Street is not in fact a reality-based TV program. You get people who will actually go as far as to threaten actors. That's right. You see, last year, well, I think it was about into 2014 or so, there was a period where I stopped watching Shortland Street because the writing just got so god-awful I couldn't take it anymore. I started tuning in again last year after the writing picked up, so... Like I say, it goes through swing periods. Sometimes it's really bad, then it gets really good. And when it's good, it's really, really good. As a side, I will commend Shortland Street's writers because they have been doing a phenomenal job and they have made some really good characters over the last couple of years. But anywho, late 2014, early 2015-ish, again, stopped watching, so not too sure on the timeline, there was a character named Pania Stevens, who was played by an actress named Brie Peters, who is the daughter of a New Zealand politician by the name of Winston Peters, who I think I have spoken about in one of my videos before. Now, Pania was a character who killed off her husband and then had his body cremated so any evidence of her killing her husband could be destroyed, as far as I understand it. Because she wanted to get her hooks into longtime character, perpetual Black Widower, and Ferndale's resident man slut, Dr. T.K. Samuels. So anyway, because people don't understand the concept of fiction, Brie Peters began to get a lot of abuse to the point that the Shortland Street page on Facebook locked posts from outsiders to the group. I think that lock is still in effect, or they're reviewed by an administrator or something to that effect. The group's even more heavily monitored than it used to be, and the admins themselves, which as far as I know include the show's producer Simon Bennett, basically issued a statement telling people to pull their fucking heads in and not threaten the actors over characters that they play in a TV show. But the thing is, this wasn't the first time, and it hasn't been the last time this has happened to actors. I mean, you had Adam Rickett, who played Kieran Mitchell on the show, get beaten up by an old lady with a handbag in a furniture shop when she thought he was the Ferndale Strangler back in 2007. You have had other actors get threatened. You have had other actors get death threats issued to them within the group. I have seen it. I have stuck up for some of the actors before and been threatened myself. Let's see. As I say, Dr. Victoria Anderson, the actress who played her, Laura Thompson. Now, Laura Thompson herself seems like an incredibly nice woman from her Instagram page, which I follow, being a fan. And from some of the out-of-character, behind-the-scenes interviews she has done. But people still leave abusive comments on her social media pages simply because she played such an effective villain. And I don't understand how. It's 2016, and I know people take the piss out of the "it's the current year" jokes and whatever with the memes and whatnot, but it stands to reason. It's 2016 and people are threatening these actors because they don't understand fiction and reality. So, Laura Thompson's getting threatened in spite of all the behind-the-scenes stuff that show that even though Victoria Anderson was a very fucking damaged character, had a lot of psychological issues and whatnot, Laura Thompson is a very, very nice lady. And I say to you, why? I don't understand how people can't make this connection. Like, it's not like Shortland Street's producers make a point of trying to blur the lines of fiction and reality. They are completely open with who their actors are and what their actors are like behind the scenes to make them more accessible to fans. And I personally think it's a very cool touch. And I kind of think it sucks that people abuse this to the point they're abusing the actors for playing a role very well. I mean, really, do you actually think Laura Thompson sits around planning how to blow up caravans in her spare time? No. She's an actress. She learns her lines, she auditions for roles, she gets these roles on these TV shows because that's what actors do. They act. And if you are buying into these characters, well, that's the actors playing their roles, isn't it? But there is a line between people buying into an actor playing a role and being complete dickheads who can't understand the difference between an actor and their character and start threatening the actors because they don't like the character that they play. It's asinine. You get people saying things like they're going to stab the dude that played Winston Ewan back in 2011 just because he played a complete psycho. It's a guy in a fucking TV show. That's why they have a list of credits at the end of a TV show with an actor and their character. These characters are fictional characters. They do not exist within the realms of reality. Do you really, really think that any hospital would operate the way Shortland Street has in real life? For my American viewers, just pick a soap opera. Pick any soap opera and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not too big on American soap operas, so I don't know. But pick any soap opera based in a hospital or something, it's a similar deal. My point is, you can't fucking threaten actors for playing a role and doing their jobs. It just makes you look like a colossal moron who can't tell the difference between fiction and reality. I mean, I've got a lot of respect for these actors and actresses because it takes a lot of time and energy to play these characters. But at the same time, I've got a lot of empathy because they have to put up with this annoying, asinine bullshit where they're basically being picked on by people who don't like them acting out a scripted role that they are playing. Seriously, it's not fucking cool. You people are threatening someone and threatening their livelihood just because you don't like a role they are playing in a fictional TV show. You notice these words keep coming up. Fiction, reality. This is reality. The stuff you see on TV is fiction. Savvy? None of the locations, none of the people, none of the characters actually exist. The actors exist. The character does not. It bears repeating. So yeah. Not wanting to sound like a condescending dick, but seriously. If you're watching the TV show, it's all good if you're buying into the storylines. Just don't fucking threaten the actors for doing their jobs. It's not fair on them having to worry about their safety because of some idiot, but it also makes you look like a complete knuckle-dragging dropkick. The too long didn't watch version, don't threaten an actor because they're playing a character in a TV show. The really short version, don't be a dumb cunt and learn fiction and reality. I'm Damien Skyfire. Till next time.